Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Crusader King stream part. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many hours we are in this Crusader King stream. We are again multi-streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and twice on YouTube because we have vertical streaming for on the phone. If you want to check out, you can go to the YouTube page. You can also, if you're on the vertical streaming, you can go to the YouTube page and find the full screen one. But it should say in the description or in the title if you are on the other one. About that you can find the full screen on the website. Hello, Spirit of Waltro. You have returned. You have returned. Yes, I can show you updates about the religion soon. Hello, Dark Noob, and hello, my cat that came here to say hello to the chat here too. We are returning to Crusader Kings, the big Mea campaign we have been doing. Let me get all the chats correctly because I was just checking if the streams were all working. Because silly multi-streaming now, double checking, triple checking. Hello! I've seen your videos in Italy, Isaac. That's pretty cool. Bug the whole. Oh boy, it bugged the whole app. Yeah, YouTube sometimes bugs. It's a bit strange, you know. All right, let me see. This should be all fine. Yes, I can see all the chats. Perfect. Let me turn off also over there so I don't get lag. There we go. Sorry for that. All right, we are here in the world. Let me give a little tour about the world. I will maybe soon. I don't know if I will put on the helmet today because this helmet, it's not uncomfortable. It's just I cannot see. Even this eye slits are way too large because in I believe it in medieval ones, in real ones, you would have the eye slits way smaller because it's quite easy to kill somebody. Like if you take a weapon here. Hello, Stemmenbach. How is your dynasty doing for season 2? We are in season 2. The Middle Ages is season 2, but I was just showing a tutorial here. See the eyelid? Pretty easy to get through, right? If you see historical ones, you see it's not that easy. But let me get actually something smaller to stab through. Let me show, because this is quite important, right? This is what we need on this channel. This is how we do the historical accuracy. Instead of going into the game. I think we have like a bayonet something here from Second World War, First World War. There we go. Found one. There we go. So this is also a blunt thing from the Second World War, from a Lee Enfield. It's blunt. Don't you worry, guys, I don't have a real weapon. See me touching it. Hello, 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 I know you. But yeah, you see this medieval shield. This, I've sadly not a budget, so I cannot really buy more expensive equipment. But you see, it's not working. You see, you die. Normal eye slits should be way smaller than this one, but... By the way, you can see this is a bayonet that you put on a First World War weapon, because you see this is like the little thing that you put on the weapon. But that's just being historical thingies. Let me go. I can wear the helmet like this. You know how the ancient Greeks wear their helmets on because it's actually quite comfortable to wear a helmet like this for some reason, even if it's just a bunch of steel. I got some good food. Ooh, nice, good food. Okay, Stempark, we will show the viewers dynasties. Let me first give a tour of the world, then we will go through the dynasties from viewers. And hello, unknown. Hello, you known. It's pretty cool. Let me go. Okay, we have over here the situation right now. We are playing as the Asterakan Empire. Wait, how do I put on the headset with the helmet? I guess we put it on like this. But no. All right. Let's actually remove this. Alright. So right now the situation in the world is we are the Asterakan Empire. We have been playing since 400 AD on our main campaign. No, we have converted from Imperatorum to Crusader Kings. We are now in the second season Crusader Kings. We will get an update to Stephen Parker, definitely, to your dynasty, and there we will go to, right now, you see here, we are fighting the Mongol Empire, because they are quite large. We are seeming to see with war score we are winning, but I don't know if we are winning, because we just lost a gigantic battle here. and our troops are retreating, and they will retreat to behind enemy lines, and they could completely wipe out our entire army, stack wipe it. So what we have to do is to send it out here, make them retreat, and then move through the water maybe to here to reinforce, or we attack this piece of land. It depends if the Mongols enter another civil war or another war, because there are multiple wars happening with the Mongols because they are so large. That's the political situation. Another thing is the Church of the High Massilian Priest is growing with their enormous amounts of money with donations, so I don't know if we can stop them in time. We first have to defeat the Mongols, who are a larger threat, but look at stream. Yeah, thank you. Alright, now I will go to viewers, because we have Discord. We have Discord thingies. We have Discord place where people can make characters or dynasties, and we can have lore, and we can have fun, and like Isaac is showing about his holiday cool stuff in Italy. Let me go through some fewer dynasties that are still alive. So we have Mark Allison's dynasty. It's over here from Dark Noob. Right now, he is ruling Belgium. They are still strong, but they are the next in line to be attacked by the Mongols, if the Mongols so decide so. If Isaac's ones, that is too large to even imagine. I don't think this dynasty is gonna go extinct, you know, because it was since the beginning, since we converted to Crusader Kings. And we have right here the Bismarck dynasty that was still kicked. And see, no, okay, the Bismarcks seem to be dying. Okay, there's the last Bismarck. The last Bismarck. Okay, El Nassid right here. The Parker dynasty, there we go, Parker, we will show your dynasty. We have one branch, military strength like this. We have so let's look at all the members living alive. Let's go to the military ones. Military strength. The strongest one is still Jarl, the Jarl that never seems to die, because he has been in power for so many streams. There we go. Hello, Loleng, how are you doing? What happened to my dynasty that took over Spain? I don't know, we have to check. Generally cannot wait to beat the Mongol men-at-arms. Normally easiest way to probably play. Wait, you know, I played this game for so long. I have also played Crusader Kings for so long, but I don't know how to trick, you know, and how to do... I never really look at looking what's the most efficient way of fighting. And sometimes in chat they told me, oh, I like how you play because you do a lot of lore. But the reality is I am just as bad. I'm just bad in stacking up stacks or looking at the bonuses. I just like playing the game. Let me say, okay, okay, we have definitely this house here. Oh, look at that, Parker. You have a new, your dynasty rules a new piece of land. I don't know how this happened. Let's see the history here. Title history. It's a barony? Wait, what? How? Hey? Okay, it holds a barony, but he is fighting over there. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, we have another barony here. Oh, and we have one over here. That's a mercenary band. Okay, so I think a couple of baronies have been added to the dynasty's ruling. Alright, there we go. And now let me just talk about the heresy, because we have been talking about religion. Spirit of Waltro was... we did some testing and his character died. It was doing like a little role-playing thingy, but I just have been a bit too busy with things, but I have added myself that after this guy's dead, that his religion has spread a little bit more. So I did it right before playing. I rolled like a D&D dice, see if it would spread. It spread a little bit, but not that far, because their emperor is still not of their fate. So we have to see if they survive. Oh no, is the internet bad, Isaac? Oh no, Isaac, we do have a phone version, like a smaller one, like a shorts version of the stream, also on the YouTube. So if it doesn't work on the, you know, the big screen, you could see if that works. You can just find it on the YouTube page. If it doesn't work, or the audio is wrong, or it's not correct, feel free to tell me, because I'm just testing if it works in the shorts form on YouTube. And let me just... Isaac, I just don't know where your dynasty was. Oh, there we go. There is your dynasty that rules a bit off over here. And let's see, is there another dynasty of your Isaacs that we can find here? No, we can do. This is a cool one. This is a cool dynasty. I think this is. Yeah, this is a dynasty I made at the beginning of the game that was ruling Rome. But apparently they're also ruling Greece. That's pretty cool. Is Denmark holding up? Denmark is strangely stable. They have changed dynasty though. But they are still over here. There is like a kingdom still survives. Okay, let me put my helmet away because it's on the place where I put my arm. And then I probably will have some tennis arm or something if I don't do it. Okay, so importantly right now is we have to make our troops retreat as soon as they arrive here. And then we have to make them run away before they get stack wiped. But I do not see the Mongol army. I don't know where the Mongol army went to. Like, are they still here? Because I only see 10k. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay. Okay, maybe the safest route is to escape through this little path here before to not get stack wiped. But they have also a terrible attrition. How does attrition... I don't think you lose attrition, it seems like, if you are retreating. No, we do. No, we don't. I thought that I thought this number was that, but no, that's the supply limit in the territory. Okay, we are here now. Let's unify our troops because they were separate because of the catapults, because we were sieging down. Okay, we have a large amount. Shall we risk it? Because they have to cross a river? I'm kind of confident of doing this. Even that they probably will wipe us out. Technically, we don't need to win the war. Because we are only trying to weaken the Mongol Empire. The whole reason for the war against the Mongols is that we want the Mongol Empire to crumble slowly. And the way we do that is by killing their troops. So if we can kill troops that are loyal to them, the better for us. Because that means they have less troops in total. That means more factions can fire against the Mongols. We are losing some wars out here, if you see, because they are attacking small provinces that we have over here, but that's not to worry about. Those are like counties we got through inheritance. I have no care in the world to fight for them. I only keep the wars here because, you know, who knows? Maybe I will feel like it. Yeah. Mercenaries for... Oh yeah, we could do mercenaries. Technically, we could have done, yeah, we could have done mercenaries for extra power. We have a loads of money. But I'm kind of terrified. I want to use my money against the Massilians, or if the Mongols actually attack any core territories of us. We are not fighting at our full force. We are just fighting at 5%. But you're right, well, like, that definitely would help. I say throw a dice to decide if you leave or return later, and stay and risk death. We could do that. You know what? For other decisions, now we are locked in for this decision. But I can pull out a D20 dice or something, and then like online, and we can like roll them on stream. Maybe there is a thing that you can use for rolling dice. Wait, do we not have a general? We do have a general. Oh, I don't know why. Okay, let's hope the Mongols don't come helping. No, they don't come helping. We need to save it. Yes, actually the Mongols became so OP because they invaded India. The development and the manpower they got out of this is a bit ridiculous. Look how well developed India is. When they came down here, they kind of like got so strong. But yeah, we need to help India to become independent. I still actually don't even know how the horses, how their government form works. Because they don't have that many allies, but they are nomadic. But they do seem to have a lot of, like, we've got to diplomacy, they don't have that many allies. They don't even have any allies. But they have, like, a lot of other vassals or fighting for them. Like this guy here is fighting. Maybe they're hired? Mercenaries? Who knows? Why are they fighting for the Mongols? I think they are paid. Yeah, they are definitely paid. Who's this guy? Why are you fighting for the Mongols? I don't know. Are they paid with money or something to fight for the Mongols? Why are they joining? I don't know how this works. Yeah, what would my character actually do? Well, he's just paranoid, so this guy's a bit crazy. We haven't had any events that have to do with paranoia, but he's paranoid enough that he starts fighting the Mongols across the sea, even they are not on their doorstep yet. What we do have to do, the virus is quite, the disease is quite close here. Wait, are we isolated? No. Isolate capital, yeah. Let's isolate the capital. Just because the plague is close, so we are a bit paranoid. Look at this, how close it is to our capital. Okay. Let's place this guy's commander then. And let's see. I don't think we can win this. If you look at this here, you have 20k here. They have way too much. They have way too much out there. We cannot win that. And I bet we probably can raise some troops here. Yeah. We have not that much extra. Let's go up here. Do we have a siege? This is a master of logistics. Logistics is, what does it exactly do actually? Supply. Okay, that's actually quite necessary up here. Yeah, they will wipe my army. We are just gonna siege down up here because this is part of the claim. We just have to hope. We just have to hope that somebody. Another war I don't care about. They keep fighting over here. Who knows? At least it's logical that AI does that, kind of. That they declare war against you when you're at war somewhere else. This is like a territory far away from you. I think a CK2 you could like turn on or off. If you have like titles too far away from your land, that they just after a few inheritance they become like independent realms. Can we call in more allies? Yeah, we can call in more allies. Yeah, call to war. We are not calling in house members. We are not that desperate. You want peace. We don't want peace. We don't care about your peace. Yeah, you might be winning this war, but we might be having a plague, but we just want you to enter into a civil war or something. He is defending against this guy, but yeah. This guy's not declaring war to end the Mongol Empire, and this is a holy... There's no big war happening to stop the Mongols. That's sad. See, well, I guess the Iberian struggle is happening against us. How fun is it? Maybe I should invest more money in my troops here, because this is a bit a mess since we came back to Britannia. It's not gonna do anything now, but... Let's just do a few upgrades here. I bet we can pay more. We can have more than what we have now. We still have the caballeros. That's pretty cool. Let's do it. Okay. Let's move. Well, let's stay them all together, because technically the more troops you have, the faster the siege have, and we have no supply here. Wait, we do have supply here. Oh, we have a little bit of supply out there. Let's split in half, I think. We have 15? No, not even that. Let's send these guys here and let them split in two again. So at least there's some supply for our troops. So we can cycle them in and out. So what are the major powers in Middle and East, Middle in Asia, Middle East, Africa, and South Europe? I mean, like South India for Asia. All right, let's see the powers. Well, there is one big power in the Middle East and Asia, and I guess a little bit of Europe. It's entering Europe too. It's called the Mongols, but I know what you mean. They seem to be powerful, and and I think that's definitely because also if we look at development here, then we go here and we see they are so highly developed, especially down here. So hopefully, because they have 5k, or no, they 50k. Okay, they make a chance to actually fight back against the Mongols. Just because of numbers. Just because of the high number of development. We have less troops and we are being a pain to the Mongols, okay? They have the empire of Gambon, but not Gambon in West Africa, but there's like a place Gambon over here. Like, I don't know. This, yeah. This is a Gambo. You can Google if that's a real place or not. We have Carthage and Numidia having done a switch here, and I don't know. They are pretty strong. I like strong as us. They're also pretty strong. And, the Niger Delta Empire also. There are some strong empires out here. I do think we are a bit stronger, but just because we lost so many troops in the war, in a long fought war. Yeah, I think they always keep... Wait. Hey. The religion doing the... Oh, we have to be paranoid here. Remember, our character is paranoid. Never even much more. I will start an investigation. Why do we hate this? Like, usually, you get like a negative one if it goes against your character, right? That's strange, because normally you should only get stress right if it goes against your character trait. Islam is right now not doing well. But there's one more event that Misrep asked for. And I cannot do it yet because the Mongols are around. Because Misrep asked to have like the Mongols, like have the Seljuks up here after the Mongols collapse. So there is like a Seljuk tribe that will have troops, and they will go here and like spread Islam a little bit. But right now, and it's up to the Seljuk Turks to decide which way they will conquer. Will they go east? Will they go west? Will they go north? But at the moment, the Mongols are still here, so I cannot spawn them in yet. And apparently the Empire of Gambon has used the chance to move in here and start taking over. So right now, it seems pretty dangerous down here. Guess that's because you are left with not knowing, which is bad for... Oh, okay. 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 Look at them, the bastards. At least because they are, like, getting doom stacks down here, they are having attrition, and that's pretty amazing that they're having attrition. We try to limit our attrition out here. Oh, we have enough here. Let's move those guys here. And let's move these guys then back over here. We can have some troops here because they have 1,000 supply limit, but let's cycle them in and out. And then we merge these guys with these guys so they have a little bit more supply. Wait, what are they giving me? Gisha, please accept my humble gift. Why are they giving me the head of this guy? Just in real life. Oof, oof. This is a nice trick to balance out supply. Look at this. Now they share supply, and then you click left, leave besiegers. And now we can wait until they get more supply, and then we can switch them out again. Because now they have both a little bit more supply. So they split the supply. There we go. We got the land. And now... Yay, we got some war score again. Let's split the catapult divisions in two. And let's send one over there. And let's send one over there. Is there enough supply for these guys here? There's not enough supply, so let's split them in two. There we go. And we are overwhelmed with stress. Why did we even do that? Stress management. My friend died, that's why I got paranoid. Okay. Increase quality, let's do that. I don't know how this works. Open Chronicles. Okay, yes, yes. What should... Submit to the Great Khan? No, I don't. We don't do that. We are not weak and pathetic. What decision is available? We cannot do anything here. Hello, Brivesco. How are you doing? Need artifact. Bombard. Wait, we got a gunpowder. Will be so alright. That does make sense. We need to save Cyprus is lost. Wait, Cyprus is lost. Cyprus is lost. Asia. Okay. Do no more what's necessary. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. By the way, Spirit of Wealth, bro. You will have to be blamed here by all the other viewers here. All right, you will get a huge. All the viewers right now. I'm gonna completely project away, and I'm gonna put blame on you. Okay, Spirit of Waltro. Right now, I'm calling you out. Fish makes drama with his viewers. There we go. You know, I've been less active the last couple of 2 weeks, a little bit. You know. First, I was just reading a book. That was before. You know, that's completely on me. I was reading Foundation series, but you know, I was streaming a while ago, and then Spirit of Waltro started talking about Skyrim. So you know why I've been so distracted lately. You know, it's not my fault. All right, I don't take responsibility. I don't take the blame. I will never make an apology video. Or maybe I do. But I will not blame myself, ever, you know? It's Spirit of Water because he mentioned Skyrim. And that's why he starts playing Skyrim, you know? It's not Spirit of Water's fault, okay? I will not blame myself. I could continue talking about Skyrim if that's what you want. You know, that's why we have not had so many streams. It's all because of the Spirit of Water's mentioning of Skyrim. There you go, there you go. Not my fault for being less active, you know. Just so you know, I would never have wanted to do this. It was Spirit of Waltro forcing me to do these things. No, don't do that. I'm feeling better now, Fish. After taking a break from speaking Afrikaans and Dutch. Oh, taking a break. Okay, okay. Is there a reason for, or you just are taking a break because you like a switch between languages? I do get it. Like switching between languages gives you a headache. Because I have family members who speak Spanish, but also speak English. And I speak Spanish, English, and Dutch. And they have Dutch people that speak English and Dutch. But when you're younger, right, in high school, the family came over, and I showed them around my town, and there were like a few people, you know, who is rare in the Netherlands, because in the Netherlands, like, they say 90% of the population speaks Dutch, but I don't know how true this is, how true that statistic is on the internet, because you definitely should trust anything the internet says. But yeah, then I had to switch between 3 languages, because I had to translate to Dutch, I had to translate to English, where we're talking to everybody, and I had to translate in Spanish to explain what the persons were saying in Dutch. And if you have to do that, like switching between 3 languages instead of 2 languages, it physically gave me a headache. Okay. It's not fun. And then you start switching wrongly too, if it takes too long, the fatigue. My Parker origins that come to England from North America are from Old French bonjour fish or bonsoir for me, because right now it's evening here. Free fish being didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, didn't do anything. Okay, okay. Step Parker French fish is canon in the fish being middle the first part. Yes. I'm taking a break from that. Alright, you take a break. Okay. Alright. We are slowly taking over the whole this piece of land. Look how many troops they have to send down. Look how much attrition AI is giving themselves. Huh. Those losers. We have to watch. If they start going on boats, we have to run away, because they can definitely crush us. Look at that. We have raised our troops from 30k to 40k again. So I am wondering if that means that we can raise more here. Maybe not all of the fish and the troop armies groups are over there. Alright. Okay. Still no new war against the Mongol Khan. That's a bit mean. The Mongol Khan is still peaceful and happy. And how is it going over here? How's it going with the heresy that's growing? Do you wonder if the leaders like below? Oh, look at this. Yes, that's still normal. Like sometimes they force them to return to their normal religion. So I guess they have not done that as a leader there. Alright. Okay, we've taken over. And now we go for the last one. And we will send in all the catapults and we will merge them, because we have to do that one fast. Because it's quite inland. If they have to run away, it's gonna be a bit scary. Alright, they will go over here. Alright, this resupply mission running. Okay, let's surrender for this one. Like, okay, boy, you won. Okay, be happy or something. Get a sticker. Don't even know what territory you took. Wasn't paying attention. So irrelevant your war was. Probably like the Tau fighting the Imperium of Men. Absolutely irrelevant for us. We didn't even care who this was. Alright. While performing my duties as Spouse, Duchess Brettok has uncovered the secret of my lord Empedocles. He was the man behind the failed murder against... Okay, do we care about... Wait, is this about friends? Who is this? Who is this? He's open-minded. He likes me a lot. Okay, he's murdering peoples, eh? He's murdering peoples. He's probably gonna murder again, and that's dangerous. What if he tries to murder me? Oh boy. A rebellion will happen. Ah, yes. Blackmail him then, so he knows what he did. Yeah, we got the hook on this guy. And now... Oh, still does not accept, okay. Just post a clip. Oh, let's go. A clip. You gain trade. I lose lots of money. I want to keep the money. Never know. We might need a lot of money in the short term. Alright. I don't know. Just give the commander. How many troops are fighting against us? There is 18. 180 on average is fighting against us. Oof. But I don't see everybody here at the front, so... Is that just a nomadic government that allows you with... How do you... Can you find in-game like a description that tells you how this works, this type of government? Nomadic here. Can get cadet benches, manually reinforce troops, and arms. Okay, development. Development is ignored, okay. But if it's nomadic, right? So, minute arms, starts with fate, ignores fate, arrive marriage. We chose recluse. I was just looking at the money. I was also thinking I want to give some negative traits to our character. Maybe they die quickly because we have only been playing old people for a long time. Because we have so many bonuses because of our court. That was not the low reason. Because you look at this. We have been playing for so long. We have so many, like, we are 50 in learning. It's a bit silly how crazy. We probably have like... Okay, we've not that many, but in the court, right? If everything maxed out, if we go to court and stuff like this, we're not in the court right now. So we get lots of bonuses. So I just thought, you know, let's do a few debuffs. Maybe this guy dies, and we finally can play a young person. His heir is 28. Maybe he dies, who knows? Wait, have you even I've returned my food from my kitchen because it is called oh no. Nomadic of our strongest oh wait, it's strongest government tide. Oh yeah, we were still reading. Nomadic rulers can come to fertility. Nomads migrate. Okay. It doesn't say tributaries. Okay, I think this is it. Tributaries are reach agreement with the suzerains. The province can hold taxes. Okay. Okay, there is something that they have like a lot of vessels fighting down here. Or not even vessels, but like countries nearby. Are they like tributaries of the Mongols then? I don't know. It doesn't say in their diplomacy that they have relationships with the Mongols. Why are they... Why are there troops from other countries? Like this guy is from this kingdom. Why are you fighting for the Mongols? You have no relationship with the Mongols. Okay. Next step is to go down south and siege down these territories, but we are not doing that because the large host is down there. So let's put our troops ready to leave us if they arrive. Fish, when we reach EU4, do you plan of doing edits to the conversion? Imagine Border Gore. Yeah, I will do edits. I did also when we did from Crusader Kings, from Imperatorum, I did some small edits here and there. Like when I did the conversion normally, because we were a republic, all the pieces of land were like held by cities. And you cannot really play as a city government unless we start using mods, but... If we start using mods, it is less likely that we can update to the more recent versions. So I did like edits that I switched everything to feudal, but then I make like the capital a republic, so it would still be like ruled by a republic, the empire. But with EU4, at least from CK2, I know the borders are a bit terrible. So we will smooth out the borders and make them look a little bit nice. And sometimes because EU4 has just way less provinces compared to the counties we have in Crusader Kings, that sometimes is a bit weird, especially down here in Africa. At least it's CK2. Let's drop the stress gain here. Let's drop the stress here. Let's see what can we do. Something to this disease is still like raging nearby. Ooh, the ship also looks bad. Alright. Split in two. And we gained more stress. I guess we die from stress. When you die fish, you should choose a new dynasty, you mean, or destiny? I don't know. I kind of wanna. The whole stick about this whole game is that we play like one dynasty. Or I mean the rightful rulers for this country. I know it's a bit annoying. That's why we went down over here, because I was getting bored. So that's a little bit of a problem. I have been thinking about maybe switching on the rules about that, but I might do that if I do an older type of campaign, that I will have different rules I start with. And also, right now, we have the Wanderers, right? We have, like, landless rulers. So, we could be kicked out of court, but I will play, like, the rightful heir for this character. So we could be kicked out of the court. We could do that we are kicked out. That might be a possibility, but right now we actually have real threats. So we have 2 real threats. So actually at the moment, it's not... it's not that we shouldn't... we have things to do. Because for a while, when we went to Spain down here in Fardulia, and we made like this little dynasty here, we didn't have anything to do because we were just on our island and we were actually pretty strong. Now we have lost that title and that strength, and now this threat should be crushed. Or else they become too strong. But we could also make it more risky. We could literally... If we are able to stop the Mongols, we could say, I'm not sure, we could put in a vote. Shall we become wanderers? So we take the rightful heir, and we say the father gets killed, somebody else takes over government, and the rightful heir is exiled to, I don't know, somewhere in Europe. And we have to try to return one day to take the empire. So we sneak in as a son or something and go back. Because then the Massilians could try to take over our empire. And we have maybe to do a whole Joan of Arc. Who knows? But right now we have a real threat here. We have the Mongols who are strong. We have to make sure the Mongols don't crush everything we have built since Imperator Rome. Well, it's pretty fun to have a crisis. So yeah, a new destiny, not a new dynasty. When choose a new destiny is always for what's new, right? Oh, you mean if you die? That's new. Yeah. I did see it when I haven't clicked it yet. I didn't know if that meant like a new dynasty. Yeah, maybe we could do that. But I kind of want to be the rightful ruler of this land. You know, we have been playing the rightful rulers of Asternica for the whole game, okay? We have a whole line of succession, so I might edit it physically. Yeah, we have been sitting here far too long. Yes, yes, yes. We have been sitting in Britain far too long. Maybe we shall even make it like a whole new kingdom. Maybe over here. Maybe over there. Who knows? We do have to stay close to the west coast, because the main goal in EU4 is to make a colonial empire. Hence, why we are this weird island called Britain. Okay. Look at those bastards. Alright. A new legacy is available. Because we were talking about the rightful rulers. Let's go. Yeah, I'm also a bit like bored being in Britain, because that's why we went to that's why we went down here to Iberia with a little side story. But the bigger question is, shall we do that now, or shall we wait a little bit until we have... Wait. Wait. I wanted to say, shall we wait until the Mongols get crushed? I just don't know if I want to choose a new dynasty. I want to play as this character. You know what? You know what? Is the hour over? Because I usually stream like 1 hour or 2 hours. No, not yet. Alright. At the end of this stream, this guy is murdered, and we are gonna play as an exiled of this guy, and we might not return to Asternik. I just want to play as... we might make a new kingdom somewhere else, but I don't know where yet. Alright, we have multiple wars still going on because people are threatening our borders. Where are they happening? There's a war over there, and there is a war over here. Alright, let's crush our enemies. Just march over there. The Great Khan just collapsed. Yeah, that's... The Great Khan just collapsed. I was just looking... Oh, I didn't say it maybe loud. Like... I was just... staring blindly without saying anything. Why the war just ended. Hello, Jessic 679 in the Twitch. The collapse of the Great Khan, with the death of the mighty Temujin, the master of the lands. Not even the original Temujin. The supplications of Mongols served the successor claimants take his place as the Great Khan. Okay. Now recognize as legitimate. And this is the end of the Mongol unified empire. The descendants of the first great conquest still cling on some strength. Alright, let's go. Canary Kingdom is my... Canary Kingdom over here. Who knows? We have to think still. Okay. Maybe they want white pieces. They don't want white pieces. Okay. Technically, I don't really care about all these wars. Yeah, bye. You get them. I really don't really care about defending these bits of land everywhere. Alright, dismiss all my troops. There we go. And let's actually deal with a real threat here. Invade kingdom. We can no longer use this claim, right? No, we no longer have this. You can't afford the cost of this war. I don't have the prestige to declare this war. If we go for the kingdom, we don't get this one. That's the one we want to take, actually. Well, this could be the reason why our character gets assassinated, maybe. Sardinia. Huh. Like, I'm gonna become a wanderer, by the way, but I will move towards those places and then try to start up a kingdom over there. I have no clue how wanderers work. I have played with them, but not that long, actually, because, you know, we're doing a mega campaign. So I play already a lot of Crusader Kings. So, okay. If we declare this war, we don't get the kingdom title, sadly. We still get the kingdom. Can we remove the head of the religion if we own? No, wait, there's Iceland. I feel like Iceland is just Britain 2.0. Yeah, I do like the suggestion of Sardinia, by the way. But there are more suggestions, right? So we will become... This guy's gonna be kicked out of his throne. Or he will be killed, and then we will play as his son, maybe. And then we will move through Europe, establish a new kingdom somewhere. This is not that bad to do this island. Because this is technically also an island, but... It would be close by. It would be like a different, because we're playing in the Mediterranean. And we already did Spain. And we have done south of France in in Imperator Rome. So we have done this region. Spain, we have done this. We haven't done this all. But just because I am Dutch... and I've already played so many times Scandinavia CK2, I don't know how to feel about that, because I've played a lot here in Crusader Kings in private time. So just the idea of doing an Italy run would be fun, but I'm not sure, you know. Maybe a North France, maybe over here, because that would be different, because we are not an island anymore, but it's not that far away. So I actually don't know what a good choice here is, okay? I do want to stay on the coast or near water, because in EU4 I want to become, you know, a water country, you know. So I'm not. I definitely don't want Germany here. So I tend more towards here and over here as a region to the pick. Yeah, let's take this risky war. We do get all the titles anyway, it says if we declare this war, so we don't really need to do this. The only thing we get more if we do all these wars is, I guess, this bit of land here. I don't know. Yeah, this one. There's one extra we get. These two counties. So that's not really necessary. We just declare war for this bit. And we probably might lose this. But this is the beginning of the dismantling of Massilia. I don't think we can finish it before we die. We might even lose this war, and that might be a reason why we get assassinated, okay? Alright. This time we do call in the house members. Because we need everybody here. We need to storm Basilia. Shall we call in them? Though they take our renown away, I don't like that. Our renown is OP. Even that we probably will lose this anyway, because the crazy amount of money they have. But we aren't poor either. Like, we could raise them here, but just 2 counties not large enough. How are we actually going to march into Massilia? One does not simply march into Massilia because they have too many troops. How the frick do we march into Massilia? I guess we sit here, Mercia, and we wait until our reinforcements arrive, and then we go up there. Maybe they will attack. They will attack us, you know. Maybe, who knows. Shall we get the mercenaries? Or shall we slowly escalate the mercenaries? Like, if they have more troops, we buy more mercenaries. Right now, they have more troops. I want to try Wanderer, by the way. Is Wanderer like a not fun game mechanic? Because do people do you not recommend that, maybe? I'm gonna play the main heir, because the one stick we do have is that we play the whole time the rightful ruler. I can just edit it out, you know. I know the button exists to play as somebody else, but I think it's more fun if we play the rightful ruler. So we put in our histories, we are actually the lawful rulers of the Sternica Empire. We should not have gotten rid of administrative of this one. And I could have adopted it again. Maybe we do it after the war. Alright. Let's see here. I don't think we can hire... No, because they are enemies. Where are they? I paid for mercenaries. Where are my mercenaries? Oh, is that like the troops we saw before? They're special mercenaries, actually. I've never used these. What is this? You pay gold base. I kept this contributes to each war. Okay, why not? Okay, that's all the special mercenaries we can hire. Alright, it's like a new thingy I didn't know about. Let's wait a little bit, because we also have to probably... They also have mercenaries. They have more money. Before you become the next guy, you should change your culture back. The guy newest culture calls Hypersonic, and the one you made from Iberia. Oh yeah, that one. We made a new culture over here by Asternik. Also, that's like a mixture with the Iberian one over here and the one from Britannia. Oh, landless bands. Oh, that's in. Oh, that's what we saw maybe in the Mongol Empire. Oh yeah, they're coming now. Pretty cool. How are we on strength? They are stronger than we are. Okay. We should crush them, but I'm waiting a little bit until all our troops are here. And then we move out. They have 80k here. Okay, that's pretty strong. Because we cannot do this. Oh, it sucks. Alright. Because, oh, let's go! We can throw people in the oblique! Yay! We can forget about them and throw people in a hole. Is that not great? Okay. Okay, this is good. They're moving away now. Haha. we were waiting for that one. We were waiting for them to move away. That's all according to plan. See them moving and marching. Those absolute fools. Not knowing that's my plan. Let them march to my capital and then we will move south. Look at their attrition. We are not having attrition at all. It's all according to plan. This is a great military gamble. How would it go, like, in their minds? Like, in their minds is like, our enemy is rumored to gather a large army over here. Does it mean that they have no troops protecting their capital? Oh no. Where are they, guys? Let them walk. Let them completely walk out there. Then we move out, okay? Then we buy all the mercenaries. We just have to have parity with them. We don't have parity at all. Okay, they have like 80k here. And there is... Okay, they total have like 100, like what it says here. Out here. Crazy, it's now only now a new... now people think high status people need to look after those less fortunate. Hey? Yeah, it would feel like a new place, yeah, a new culture or a new home to start off. Definitely, we could go for a Brittany one. Who knows? It's tempting to do that. Because if we do Brittany, we still have to fight off, you know who, the Massilian Empire. So that would be interesting, because we started out playing as Massilia, and then we will fight the latest iteration of the Massilian Empire. How the frick we will do that? I don't know. Okay. No, not move yet. The time is not right. That was a misclick. Luckily, the game was paused. Let them move up north. Let them move through the snow. I guess they gotta siege down this bit of land right here. Yeah, they're sieging down. Okay. They will not move further north. Oh, there's a new army here. Oh, sadly, we did have our boats ready to attack them. Alright, let's actually completely go for their capital. And... can we get parity? How much is that gonna cost us? Is it gonna set us back hugely? That's gonna set us back a terrible amount. We don't have parity yet, and we lost half our money. A few more, but then we have to prepare for extending the military contracts too. There are not even enough mercenaries in the world, it seems like. Let's go for numbers. How are we going with parity? Okay, I think that's pretty nice, because we also have to consider probably they have more special troops. Hello, Jake Branch. I'll take Empire, be like, I'll take the Sternicus. Alright. We need to... This is some huge operation right now we're doing. Hopefully they're nicely distracted out here. And that they're fighting in the winter season. It's now February. I don't think we will make it in springtime yet. Like, it's still gonna be winter when we arrive. Let's go for it. Let's crush their troops here. We just want to kill some people, right? We want to kill some of their troops. So if they have just less troops. Because these are new mercenaries they're buying. Okay, let's see where the catapults are. Where are the bloody catapults? Are they all here? There's too many armies. Mercenaries. Okay, these are all mercenaries. Okay. Let's try to crush the people here. Because these are all new mercenaries. They are also buying mercenaries. And they have way more money than we have. Can we convert to the heresy? We can. Oh no, how are we going to do this? I'm gonna put this to a vote. Because there is low reason now to convert to the heresy. We are paranoid, plus we are fighting the church right now. So let's see what the people say. I put it in the YouTube one, in the big screen YouTube, the poll, not in the small screen for the short viewers, because they're just more YouTube viewers though. This also will cut down the money they have, because... wait a second. Did the Italians just switch faith? You see this? Their ruler was not this religion at the beginning of the stream. And now they are. Did they just switch? Let's go. Oh, there is some no. I'm heavily biased. I might want to make my own religion later again. In the new region we will move. But... okay. I'm going to end the voting. 3, 2, 1. It does seem we switch to the religion, because I do feel like a character would do that. No. I said D&D dice, and there was one person didn't want this, and you know what? Also, person vote no. We should give people who vote no also a chance to get what they want, because in a democracy, it doesn't mean majority rule. This is not a democracy, by the way. This is my channel, and I rule this full despot, but I like to create the illusion of democracy, okay? Democracy. We will show the culture map soon. The 20 roller. Okay. We gotta put a D20 rolling here. So majority just won the vote, and now we will roll a dice, because there was like a huge chunk, minority that did vote against this, and we will give them a chance to also stay to the status quo. So we will roll a dice right here. If it becomes higher than a 10, so from 11 till 20, we are gonna convert to the religion. Let's go! Wait, did it roll? Or do you have to press start? Or do you have to click here? Oh, there it goes. Okay. What shall it be? What shall it be? Oh, I have to press stop. I have to press stop. I was like, why does it stop? I'm being caught, by the way. And it's lower than... I'm sorry, I'm not changing the religion. I'm being called. Be right back there. Hi, so strange. Fish is being called more often. Well, a couple of streams again, right? Yeah, so being social is quite hard for a person that plays too many games. the content, yes. It does feel good. It was an interesting role, but it also feels a bit harsh. Oh, bloody hell, I wasn't paying attention again! Oh, bollocks. There we go. At least we get some easy victories now, because we are kind of crushing their troops here. They're buying so many mercenaries. We are totally going to lose this, by the way. Look how many mercenaries they bought. Is their army already coming down? The army is not going down yet. If that swings down, we are over. Their ruler is over there. Oof. They didn't even drop their money to 0. There is so much money. All right. Okay. Hand me tourniquet. Yes, let's go. Let's station the besiegers just so we can get some supply out there. Okay, we are also struggling with supply, but the good news is that probably means our enemies will also start struggling with supply. At least we took the capital. Okay. I walked into Rosal, threatened with dreadful plague. Hello, fish balls 34 times. Fishy. Oh no, I see the doom coming. Uh-oh, the doom of Asternica, the doom of Valeria, but then Asternica. No, big volcano. Basilian fever. Uh-oh. Where is this Basilian fever now? I always throw for the soft approach. Oh, are they coming? Okay, not their whole... Okay, their whole army is coming down. Okay, boys. Okay, the only way we can fight this is if we stay together. If we stay together on a mountain. Allies, don't do this. Don't abandon us. No allies, no allies. You're standing in the wrong way, allies. Okay, the allies are not going to stay off this, so we are moving here too. No allies. Okay, I'm gonna move here. No, that's gonna... freak. There's no way we can actually get the allies together to stay on our spot. There's no rally thingy that can tell all the allies to stay together. Massilian, Papacy loses. What happens in the lower forces? Reformation, freed lands. Yeah, the idea is to curb the Massilian power. I don't even know if that's possible by this time. Okay, our allies are standing here. That's good. Oh, frick! See the strongest army in the world coming down there. We made a monster. Hopefully, you can take this castle in time. We have no supply left. Let's do this. I don't think this is going to help us at all. Just measly 5k. Come on, come on! There's one more castle in this county. Oh no. That sucks. We can't do anything about that. Wait. Wait. Oh! Oh no, that was a bit loud. They are marching. I saw the flies. They are marching in the plague. Maybe we can win this. Ah, there's not enough supply for us here. Because all our allies are here too. Where's their castle here? Okay, this is difficult. We need more supply, so we need to take more land. But if we take more land to the east, they can circle around and they can take us out here. We could flee to Italy here, but then they will take over the lands we took, and this will be out of the plague. What I think is... we clearly cannot stand here, because here we will definitely die. If the plague moves to the east, we have to run away, actually. But I kind of want to try to bait them still to us. Let's try boating. So let's send these armies over here with the catapults. The rest can then resupply here. 16k, what's the max here? Only 7k. It's enough. You guys will go east with me as leader. Go to this castle. And these guys will join too. They also have no supply, but we have to do what we have to do. Or we create a new unit here too. Oh, they're coming towards us now, are they? Yeah, they're coming here. Move back. Maybe we did a mistake here. Maybe we did a mistake. Okay, oh no, this is gonna be the battlefield here. Right here, is it? Oh, this sucks. Okay, move down. Because our allies are not gonna move away now. Okay. What's Japan doing? Wait, there's a Japanese flag somewhere. Okay, no, we lose this, definitely. There goes the war. Ah, we lost the battle. That maneuvering was what we lost. Can we still white piece it? No, we cannot white piece it. They know they won. They know they're winning. Okay. 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 I think I will also leave it off to soon. After this big loss, feels like a funny pit, like a big cliffhanger. Oh no, my son died. Was that my... Oh, that was the heir I wanted to play as. Oh. My son has fallen in battle. No, my son. Should have converted, lol. Ugh. My son has died in the battlefield. My new rifle. Okay, it's pretty much over because we kind of lost this now. Like, there is no way to defeat the Massilians. We have let them grow too strong under the Mongol threat. I didn't know the Mongols would fall apart after a few deaths. If that was the case, they are less dangerous. We have to let them grow. But also, if this character dies, how to deal with the Massilian danger now? Assassination would be great, but we cannot really assassinate now. So, yeah, we have to deal with what we have to deal with. Alright. Thank you for watching. Oh, I didn't even see. Top fan, Shadow back. Thank you for in the short stream. Secret Yala should have been reworked, maybe with a mod. When did you? We did make a mod. Yes, huge monster. Remember to like and subscribe. Yes, what Shadowback Cat is saying. Yeah, culture map. Oh yeah, culture map. You asked. I was busy somewhere else. Brain completely forgot. Alright, culture map is right here. Let's get rid of many tabs here. Let's look around before we finish off. So we have the huge cultures of the world. We have here in the British Isles, we have many cultures here. We have over here cultures. Basilian culture, the ancient culture, has been getting smaller and smaller because other cultures slowly splitting off. The Hibernian culture still exists. The Tartessian culture still exists. Sardinian. And in Sardinian, in definitely Sardinia, right? It's Sardinia, right? Yes. Ptolemaic culture exists. And let's go religion map. This is the religion map. There you go. You can see the religious world map. And then we can go cultures, houses, I guess. Look at that. Houses. And development. And I guess court languages. Now, for the first time, there is some differences in court languages. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna be messy. I do think it's gonna be cleaned up a little bit with EU4, because EU4, I have tested this before. I did like conversions with Crusader Kings. I was converting in my testing, and EU4 has like hard-coded cultures, and I need to map in the converter, in the CK3 to EU4 converter, I have to hard code which cultures will convert to what cultures in what region. So I can hard code it, so I can make the map make sense, and that's gonna be the most editing. I think the most editing will not be the border gore, but it's gonna be the cultures and religions, that they actually make sense, that I map them correctly. And what I have not tested is if I make a custom culture, that one converts to EU4. Custom religions do convert to EU4, not to Victoria. I mean that the custom cultures from if I make custom modded cultures in EU4, that they will convert to Victoria 3. The custom religions do convert. So whatever crazy name you make in Crusader Kings, they get converted to Victoria eventually. So from EU4 to Victoria. So custom cultures might convert, but that's a lot of modding technical talk. No, doesn't matter. But I was thinking maybe I will group them like a little bit, like if we have like a bunch of cultures here. We have the Biturian culture here, and then we have this culture here, but they both speak the same language in the same region. That I would say they are pretty much almost the same culture. And so I will make like, I will look at regions here, so like at kingdoms, and or in empire titles, and see what cultures become what type of cultures. But it's a bit messy, so we will have to see. Maybe if it's the same culture and they are like across the Alps here, maybe we'll make one for with across the Alps on this side and the other one over here. Like Massilian over here is gonna be this, but Massilia over here is gonna be absorbed with whatever Greek culture is nearby, and maybe we'll make something like that. It's a lot of technical talk. If you do that, remember that standardize their ethos, moral values, so they semi-accurate. Yes, it's gonna be something else to do this. So that's gonna be the largest mess. So also over here, right? Most of them are descendant from the Romans over here, the cultures here. So I definitely will have like a Roman-ish culture, Roman something. Some Latin-speaking peoples over here. That's gonna be mixed with these. So I'm gonna merge cultures. That's what I'm saying in short. Please look at Belgica. They have shrunk. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, it's not over yet. It's not over. They're still clinging here onto power. It's not over. It's pretty much over for us, by the way. But thank you for watching. Yeah, Dracula says, yeah, we have a Roman Dracula. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye. And yes, over screen, stream over.